Welcome in, wrestling fans. We have our Monday Night Raw review in an event that I thought was going to fall completely short because the way they're pushing January 5th, it feels like a mini PLE is among us. It feels like the anniversary of Monday Night Raw on Netflix is going to be a little insane. We got that. We got the Stranger Things collab. So I didn't think this Monday Night Raw was going to be as good as it is, but it had some absolute bangers on it. It had some pretty solid moments, starting with the Vision walking to the octagon. And before we get into that, if you love wrestling, if you love sports, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our daily sports comments, videos. We have the Vision walking to the ring, led by the man, the myth, the legend, the Oracle. Say it with me. His name is Paul Heyman, coming in to basically introduce Austin Theory is in the Vision, which we kind of knew already, so I don't know why they had to do it, but he does give Austin Theory the mic. Austin Theory seems like he's going to hype up the Vision. He talks about Bronson Reed. He's about to talk about Bron Breakker, and then bam! You know whose music hits. The man, CM Punk, comes out and basically tells them, hey, we got a big event on January 5th. I know y'all can't touch me, or there will be no title on the line. Go ahead, get out of the ring, so me and the guy fighting for the title can do our face-off for the men's heavyweight championship. CM Punk makes his way down the walkway into the ring with Bron Breakker, who I want to shout out. And I know I've only been watching wrestling since SummerSlam. One of the best guys I've heard on the mic, not only on Raw, but in wrestling in general. I mean, I went months personally, had never heard Bron Breakker talking to his little twitching stuff that he does. I just thought he was maybe terrible on the mic. He gets the mic and just cuts promo after promo after promo talking about CM Punk. And they were all great. They were all amazing. What he says here tonight was amazing, but CM Punk, being the veteran he is, just absolutely cooks on the mic time in and time out, letting Bron Breakker know, look, I think you're ready for this, Bron Breakker. I think you can take this title, and I think you're a good enough wrestler to hold it. But this title has more than just the physical weight to it. You have to be able to carry this title and everything that comes with it emotionally as well. And CM Punk lets him know, you're ready for this, Bron Breakker, but I'm not ready to let go of this. This is my time, and my time is now. Boom. Puts the mic in his chest, mic drop, CM Punk walks out January 5th, and I'm going to let y'all know right now what I think is happening January 5th. I think we are going to get an absolute banger between CM Punk and Bron Breakker. I also think we are going to be in the middle of the match, and out of nowhere, that music, burn it down, is going to hit, and we are going to see Seth Rollins come back out and cost Bron Breakker his title match. And it's all going to lead up to, y'all already know, Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, all the way to WrestleMania. So there's going to be a big feud build between Seth Rollins, between Bron Breakker. There's going to be no love lost between CM Punk and Seth Rollins. They're going to have their beef. Elimination Chamber is going to be ridiculous. And this could be my first one. So I really don't know what I'm expecting. I just think that these three guys are going to be involved somehow. Would CM Punk be involved with it? Do you have a title? Are you involved in Elimination Chamber? I don't know. Y'all let me know down in the comments. I think Seth Rollins is going to come out and cost Bron Breakker this match, though. It's gonna be amazing. When you hear that music hit, you're gonna know. You're gonna be like, dang. He said that. He called that one. I want y'all to remember that one. On to our next big moment. We have, and I always get her name mixed up with Roxanne Perez. We have Raquel Rodriguez feeling bigger and better than her sisters. They have a little feud backstage telling her, like, look, I get it. I cost last week. It's my fault. I do not want y'all out here helping me this week because I know I can go out here and get this title. And she's really starting to seem like she's bigger than the group. She's better than the group. I still can't tell if Liv Morgan is trying to keep the group together or if there's some underlying like thing going on. Like, does she really want to go out here And does she want to cost? And does she want to get to the women's title? Or is she okay teaming with Roxanne Perez and getting the tag team titles? Does she really want this group to stay together? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. No, anyways, you have Raquel Rodriguez going out there looking to get a title against Stephanie Vanquier, against Nikki Bella. The fight is solid. It's okay. I mean, I don't know what Raquel Rodriguez is wearing. If that's like paying homage to someone, let me know down in the comments. It just looked kind of goofy to me. We do get a pretty solid moment in this match, though. We have a triple, or like a little human centipede devil's kiss going on. You got like Nikki Bella in a leg lock with Raquel Rodriguez, and then Stephanie Vanquier comes in and hits Raquel Rodriguez with the devil's kiss. It was a pretty cool moment. But we do have a retention, the retaining, and still Stephanie Vanquier. And I'm going to be completely transparent with y'all. Please, God, move on to something new now. Like, I think I would be okay if maybe we get a solo match against Stephanie and Raquel. I am tired of watching Stephanie fight Nikki Bella. If you're just as tired as I am, let me know down in the comments. I'm tired of seeing it. Keep Nikki Bella around. I'm tired of seeing her beef with Stephanie Vanquier. We could get something going with maybe Raquel Rodriguez gets one more shot at it. Liv Morgan comes out and costs, something like that. And then you get maybe beef between Liv Morgan and Stephanie Vanquier, or you get beef between, maybe you have Raquel Rodriguez win and it just breaks up the Judgment Day. You let like you let Liv Morgan win like Money in the Bank or like the Elimination Chamber or something, and she gets a match for the title at WrestleMania. There's just a lot of paths you can go. The Judgment Day splitting up is what I'm getting to, and I don't know if they are wanting to move forward with Stephanie Vanquier into 2026. Just feel like she needs a little bit more character development, get a little bit better on the mic. It's not her fault. She is learning, English very quickly, and it is helping her a lot. There's a lot of potential here. I think the writing is hurting her more than anything. She's an amazing wrestler. So I really think it's coming down to writing, neglecting her storyline. Next, we have, and I want to shout out R-Truth, because you have all these guys. Gunther walks around these back halls like he just runs the place. Oh, he's calling John Cena this. He's calling John Cena that. He's got put over twice. R-Truth tells him, you are wasting what John Cena just gave you. You're walking these halls. You're not wrestling anyone. You're beating a dead horse. These other wrestlers might not stand up to you, but I will, Gunther. And then we see what happens to R-Truth. But I think that is going to have more people come forward and step forward to Gunther, where obviously we just saw, well, we'll talk about that in a little bit, what happened with the tag team matches. There are going to be a lot of legends coming after Gunther at this point. And I think R-Truth just started the movement. Shout out to R-Truth. Next, we have the Kabuki Warriors going out there. Obviously, they have a tag team match against Rhea Ripley and Io Sky coming up on Monday. So they're out here cutting their promo. And what I love about the Kabuki Warriors and Rio, it's literally on site. They're not getting in, the Rio comes out, they're not getting in that ring to cut a promo. They're getting in that ring to put belt to ass. And the Kabuki Warriors are the same way. They're in that ring to put belt to ass. Forget the promos, let's get to the action. And that's exactly what they do. Rio comes out, they start beefing, they start fighting. It goes absolutely insane. My prediction for this event, I think that, how do I want to put it? I think Rio comes out and they get the titles, but I think more happens. I think we are going to see maybe Kairi Sane cost, and Asuka is going to punish her. She's going to belittle her. She's going to do this and that in the middle of the octagon. She's going to start beating her. She's going to start doing something. Io Sky is going to save Kairi Sane from the abusing Asuka, and I don't know if that's going to lead to a Io Sky and Kairi Sane team up. I don't know if that's going to lead to Kairi Sane really breaking off and doing her own thing. I think this is the end of the Asuka and the Kairi Sane era. I think we are going to see Asuka go and do her solo thing. I think we're going to see potentially Kairi Sane go do her solo thing. I don't know if we're going to get Io and Asuka beef. I don't know what's going to happen. I think this is the splitting of the group. Just spit everywhere, my bad. And I think we are going to see Rio with the tag team titles. So I think there's a lot of potential there. Next, we have the final, the second to last event, the co-main event. If you are tired of seeing Rey Mysterio versus Austin Theory, Rey Mysterio versus the Judgment Day, raise your hand. Me, I'm absolutely tired of it. I don't know. I love Rey Mysterio. I love his wrestling. I love his entrance. It just feels like some of this stuff should be kind of towards the beginning, but I'm going to say I respect this entire match for what happens. We obviously have Rey Mysterio go out against Austin Theory. Rey Mysterio is about to beat Austin Theory when Logan interferes, costing the match. And then, of course, what the Vision's going to do is they're going to go out there, they're going to stomp out Rey Mysterio. And then we're all thinking, well, like, who was supposed to help Rey Mysterio? Because Rey Mysterio told CM Punk he didn't need help tonight. He already had a guy, but he appreciates it. You go and worry about your match on January 5th. And ladies and gentlemen, who other than the man, Penta, coming out to save Rey Mysterio. We last saw Penta in the Last Time Is Now tournament, hurt his shoulder, thought he was going to be out a while, and the return of potentially, I'm definitely in my top 5 of current wrestlers. Love watching Penta. Tell me the hoodie's not fine. I mean, tell me the hoodie's just not. It's insane. I love it. It's absolutely insane. Penta comes out, saves Rey Mysterio. Potential tag team? I don't know. That could be cool. That could be something cool to see. And then we get to our main event of the evening. Before we get into this, if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, if you love wrestling, if you love WWE, comment your favorite wrestler down in the comments and hit that subscribe button. We have main stage Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso taking on AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. This was a pretty solid match. I feel like you could tell that Jay was very nervous leading up to this because all of the losses are just catching up to him, loss after loss after loss. He's worried about going out there. He's not even caring about costing himself. He doesn't want to cost Jimmy Uso the pain that he's been through. He just wants to go out there and get the titles, beat AJ Styles, beat Dragon Lee, and that's exactly what they go out there and do. They go out there and show you why they are the 9-time, count it, not 1, what, 2, what, 3, 4, 5, what, 6, what, 7, 8, 9, what, time tag team champions. And I feel like this had to happen. I feel like AJ Styles really is about to go do his own solo thing for the last part, like last year of his career. If y'all don't remember, AJ Styles announced his retirement. This is the last year for AJ Styles to go out there and do his thing. Jimmy and Jay, I think, are going to hold the titles for a while. I still think the Jey Uso heel turn is coming. I'm going to be honest. I still think the Jey Uso heel turn is coming. Could it come January 5th? I still feel like that'd be a little too soon. I think they're going to go on a little run with the titles, and then eventually they're going to lose. It's going to be crazy. Jay's going to crack. He's going to turn on Jimmy. Jimmy's going to have to take a break eventually. His child's going to be born in like 4 months, something like that. So I would assume he's going to take a little break. They're going to have to lose the titles. Obviously, they're not going to be, unless Jay's just going to get a new partner. I almost said Roman. I mean, but anyways, main event, Jey Uso finally gets to hold gold again. The Usos are tag team champions. I didn't get to see their first run, second run, third run, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth. So I'm glad I get to see this run. So it's going to be interesting. And ladies and gentlemen, that is our Monday Night Raw review. If you wanted to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, let me know what it is down in the comments. And let me know, do you think CM Punk is walking away with his title on January 5th? Or is Bron Breakker finally going to get a hold of that gold? Let us know down in the comments. Don't forget, like and subscribe.